It's MatchProv! Please welcome the CSE Stars, introducing themselves.
I'm Rob Marley.
Y'all know me, Steve Martin.
I drive a taxi on Reverend Jim Migatowski.
You all remember this time on the building. It's Paul and Roller.
I'm the very leading lady. My name is Dee Dee. Hello, I'm Edith.
I'm Archie, hey?
We're the Bunkers.
And your host, Jean Rainbow.
Hello, welcome to MatchProv. Welcome, stars.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going well, Mom.
Excellent, excellent. You two gonna be okay seated next to each other there? We're gonna separate.
What is we?
We eat like this every night.
Oh, it's
All right, well, welcome. We've met the stars, we've met the hosts. Let's meet our contestants tonight. We've got Yvette and Sonia. Join us.
Oh, look how nice, Archie.
Look at them go. They just going up there.
So let's find out a little bit about you. Yvette, tell us about you.
I am an admin, and it is my birthday.
Happy birthday! Are you from the area?
I live in Vancouver, Washington,
Oh,
but I grew up in North
from out of
Dakota.
state. Oh, grew up in North Dakota. Excellent, excellent. And tell us about you.
I'm Sonia, and I live across the street.
Someone from out of state and someone local. All right, well, welcome to MatchProv. You've had a 10-second explanation of how the game works, but I'll just review for everyone. I'm going to have a series of questions, and the stars are going to write down their answers. You're going to try and guess to match what they have. That's the match part of MatchProv. And the big winner tonight gets a chance to win a wonderful prize involving comedy sports admissions. So we'll get to that later when it comes to it. But in the meantime, Yvette, it is your birthday, I hear. So you're going to get to choose first in the round one questions. There's A or B you get to choose from.
Gonna go with B.
Gonna go with B. All right.
This one there.
Question B. Stars, are you ready?
I was always ready.
Fancy as a going to be there.
Okay, I'm going to read the question. You just think about the answer for a while. Well, they're writing, and then we'll get back and get your guess on it. All right. According to the Halloween stores, it was very popular this year to go out dressed as blank. According to the Halloween stores, it was very popular this year to go out dressed as blank.
Can you repeat the question?
According to the Halloween stores.
We so rarely go out.
You know, they go into like the empty buildings and stuff. I'm not going to say the name because they're not a sponsor.
Okay.
According to the Halloween stores, it was very popular this year to go out dressed as blank. See, earlier this week was Halloween, and people would go out to parties or go door to door and get candy.
That's what it is there, Mom.
I
I always like going to a good party.
I imagine so.
So
All right.
many rippling things going on.
All right. Well, they're right.
No. What are you thinking,
I'll say-
I?
According to the Halloween stores, it was very popular this year to go dressed as blank. So think about that. And Steve, what have you been up to lately?
Oh, comedy, selling out all the auditoriums, it's exhausting. And actually, my manager told me there would be like a curtain here. Can we get the curtain put up?
Yes, after the MatchProv, we'll put the curtain.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
Good you're here. All right, everyone got their answers yet?
Yes.
All right. You bet. According to the Halloween stores, it was very popular this year to go out dressed as blank.
I'm gonna go with Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is the 70s, so I'm not sure if she's even born yet, but we'll see what the stars come up with. We'll start with Paul.
I was big in the 60s. I was on the show Bewildered and was very popular with the youngies. So that's why I said we all went dressed as witches.
Not a match. Not a match. Sorry. Archie?
Well, it went together. It's Archie and
okay.
Edith.
Okay, Archie and Edith.
We're a married couple, right, Archie?
Yeah.
We decided together because we figured what would be better to dress up like my best friend.
We said Maud.
Not a match. I'm sorry. That's okay.
It's a woman. It's the same.
It is. It's. Yes, they're both females. Yes. As far as we know, being that Brittany's not in existence yet, so we'll.
Well, maybe it's a granddaughter. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
All right. Rob.
Well, Ma, I think I was a little bit ahead of my time there. I said SpongeBob Mon. That's a picture of the SpongeBob, and that's the Mon after the sponge.
Looks like some sort of starfish sponge hybrid. That's very odd. All right, Steve. Steve. According to the Halloween stores, it was very popular that year to go out dressed as.
Well, I just said the first thing that came to mind, Bugs Bunny.
Not a match. Okay, two more chances still. Don't worry about it. Jim, Reverend Jim. According to the Halloween store, what did you write anything on your?
Don't say Maud.
Oh, I didn't get a board. I thought I had this round off.
It's under Archie.
Oh.
You can write in Britney Spears. Hey, you didn't get a chance.
All right, we'll come back to it. Dee Dee.
Well, I was going to put myself, Dee Dee can do it, because, but I did put myself down, but I wrote a tall glass of water.
Well, no one can quite match up to your style, I'm sure. All right, Reverend Jim. What was very popular to go dressed as for Halloween this year?
It's important to me. Taxi drivers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not a match. You'd have thought maybe
Too bad.
with the timing, but that's okay. That's okay. There's other rounds. So yes,
Ooh, that's a lot
no
of
matches the
buzzers.
first round. That's okay. That's okay.
You even knew
There will
the
be more
answer.
chances. All right, everyone got their
She
their
said the
boards
answer.
clear. All right, you get question A then. Lisa the lion said, I think that new zookeeper used to be a baker. Today at feeding time, they brought me a blank. Once again, that's Lisa the lion said, I think that new zookeeper used to be a baker. Today at feeding time, they brought me a blank. Think about what might go in the blank.
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, I will repeat the question.
Can I repeat it, honey?
Lisa the lion said,
Make sure he speaks to your goodie out of his
I
mind.
think that new zookeeper used to be a baker. Today at feeding time, they brought me a blank. So something tipped off the lion that the zookeeper might have been a baker. That's a person that works in a bakery.
So there.
Yeah, something, a baker, yes, yes.
I played a baker in a movie once. Because Dee Dee can do it.
I'm always baked, man.
Oh, what does that mean?
We all know what it means, man.
I don't know.
We'll get you caught up.
Later on, we'll go down to the street corner. I'll show you what it means.
We'll get you caught up in the down. All right, are all the answers in? Jim is close to being done writing.
I'm almost done, yeah, we're good.
All right. I think we're good. All right. Sonia, Lisa the lion said, I think that new zookeeper used to be a baker. Today at feeding time, they brought me a blank.
Donut?
A donut. That would be something that you have. Bakery. All right, Paul.
Yes.
Show me your donut.
Oh, that's not the first time
I want to see his donut.
This is a family show.
That costs an extra 50 on Saturday nights, people.
Show me the board. What do you have?
Whenever I'm out and about, I always hear the same thing when it comes to my baked good, and that is, hey buddy, nice buns.
Run me a nice buns. All right, not necessarily grammatical and also unfortunately not a match. Edith and Archie.
Okay.
Well, we didn't agree, so we put our two answers
Two
together.
answers together because I have my favorite son-in-law. And you?
I have no favorite son-in-law.
So we decided with a meathead brownie.
Not a match.
No.
Judge said no. I'm sorry, but good working together there.
I can make a brownie with a hole in it.
That's, I bet you could. That's what they have bun pans for, right? Rob, do you have a donut?
Don't I have a donut, man? But since it's a lion, she would make a cub sandwich. Cub sandwich, man. You see what I did? You see there, man.
But that would be so sad eating a lion baby.
I don't know, I've had a few cubs in my life.
Don't admit that on camera. All right, Steve.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking of the first song that I learned on the banjo, right? This was ages ago. Hot cross bun.
Oh. No, sorry.
Not a donut.
Judges,
Not a
you
donut.
were in the right baked goods aisle, but judges said no. Jim.
Yeah,
Reverend Jim. What did the zookeeper bring the lions?
well, I figure they'd probably need some silverware and some brownies with cocoa beans in them.
Oh.
Right?
I could put something else in those brownies.
No.
South America, yeah,
We're
from
not,
South
not,
America.
not doing that tonight. Dee Dee.
Well,
Dee Dee,
I was gonna, no, Dee Dee not doing it. I was gonna put myself down again, but I did play a very special role in a movie once where I had a very special accent, and so I wrote French baguette.
Oh.
Oh, man,
It's
that's not
kind
what
of
he's
close
based
there,
in.
just not wrong.
It is
Bag of donuts.
It is baked goods, but unfortunately, not a donut. That's unfortunately no matches. That's okay. 0-0. We have more rounds. There's still a chance anybody could win. Anybody on this side of the stage could win. So we'll be back with more MatchProv right after this.
I gotta go to the toilet.
I'll do too. I'll be back there.
Have time to shorten the commercial than you think. That's how it works, don't worry about it.
That was fast, Archie. You're doing good with your prostate.
Hey,
I don't know. Prostate is important.
We're back in MatchProv with the CSC Stars and your host, Gene Rainbow.
Thank you, Johnny. All right, round 2, still 0-0 score. Fans of MatchProv may be used to seeing things like that. It just happens that way. All right, so you get to choose first this time in round 2. The choices once again will be A or B. Let me make sure I find the round 2 envelope because that's an important part. There we go. Round 2. It's got a 2 on it. Do you want A or B?
Let's go with A.
A. All right. Going with question
A.
A.
It's the first letter of the alphabet.
That's right, Mom.
Thank you.
We know the trendy Thanksgiving dish lately is the turducken. It's like a duck and a chicken stuffed inside a turkey. Well, at Rob Marley's house, they stuff a blank in their turkey.
Right, that's me. I'm the Rob Marley Mom.
Yes.
Oh.
The popular thing these days, a turducken, where you put a chicken and a duck inside a turkey. But at Rob Marley's house for Thanksgiving, they stuff a blank in their turkey. So think on that. We'll get back to the.
Can you repeat that question one more time there?
All right. You know the trendy Thanksgiving dish lately is the turducken. It's a duck and chicken stuffed inside a turkey.
Yes.
Well, at Rob Marley's house, that's you.
That's me.
That's you. At your house, they stuff a blank in their
Are we
turkey.
all going to your house for Thanksgiving?
That was a good old time there.
I wouldn't commit to that until we find out what's stuffed in the turkey.
You tell me, I'll write it down.
No, that's not how it works. You just try and write down what you're thinking of.
They have all the answers, so.
And you're going to try and guess what their answers are.
I feel like you know the answer to this one.
That was just the first one you got to do that because you didn't have a board.
So, go ahead and start writing.
Your instincts.
We're running out of music here, so
We restarted the music.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, I like that.
So at Rob Marley's house, what gets stuffed in the turkey? All right. He's made the first shape of the letter.
Oh, you're waiting on me to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write faster then.
Okay, thank you.
Got
All
it.
right.
Okay.
Everyone else in? All right, Sonia.
Well, it's gonna be.
You know the trendy Thanksgiving dish lately is the turducken. It's a duck and chicken stuffed inside a turkey. Well, at Rob Marley's house, they stuff a blank in their turkey.
I don't know if I can say this on TV.
Okay, well, it is the 70s. We have younger children in that, so think of maybe an innuendo.
A euphemism.
What's the new?
What's a euphemism?
Pardon?
It's a
No, you can say it. Sure.
Okay. A joint, maybe?
A joint.
It's like when you for the plumber that comes and it's
That's
I
right,
think
Mom.
it's
That's
like the wing.
like a wing.
Yeah. So, all right. So joint.
The censors have passed that answer.
All right. We'll overdub it later if need be. All right, Paul.
Yeah.
What's your answer to
Well,
what Rob's stuffing in his turkey?
Well, as an expert in stuffing, I can just tell you right now, right out of the gate, that towards the end of the latter seasons of Bewitched, we just kept stuffing in another husband, Darren.
That's how that worked. All right, that proves that right. Thank you. But unfortunately, not a match.
Not for me
Not a
either.
match. Here's an Archie.
Hold on, Archie. I want a moment.
Stifle.
I can't help it. Archie, be nice to me. Listen, I don't understand what Archie wrote, so I'm just going to say I don't understand. I want everybody to know what he put down, and then he can explain it.
Are you gonna say it?
No, you say it.
We said wacky weed.
I don't know why.
The judges have declared that's a match.
Wait, why is that the same as a joint?
We'll explain after the curtain drops. All right, Dee Dee.
Well, so there's the curtain.
I decided to just get down to just the point of things because I'm Dee Dee Can Do It. I wrote joints.
All right, Jim.
Well, I started drawing a picture of a turkey,
Yeah.
and then I put another turkey inside of it. So there's two turkeys. But everybody behind me has been saying, joint. Joint.
I think you added that later.
It's there.
The judges have been watching you. It is there, yes. Unfortunately, we're not accepting the match because your first answer was another turkey.
I think the fire alarm was going off.
Just
No,
because pregnant turkeys.
It's just the judge's patience. All right, Steve Martin, do you have a joint?
Yeah, kind of. Not on me, not on me. They're in the club all the time, though. I'm around it constantly. So I wrote a green skunk. Wink, wink.
The judges are accepting it. All right, wow.
That's what I mean when I go wink, wink.
All right,
That
Ross.
works out for me every time.
We've all made our guesses. Tell us what's stuffed in your turkey.
I will tell you what's really stuffed in my turkey, man. It's we got the plant brought into a brownie wrapped around a cookie, man. If you know what I mean.
I think you're supposed to say wink, wink.
Wink, wink. And if we don't know what you mean, there's a picture.
There's a picture of it, man. It's
Right up.
two legs. And it's stuffed in right in the turkey.
I feel like everything but the actual answer was written on that thing.
It does seem like it. All right. Well, wow. 4 matches.
Unprecedented.
That may be in the record. You can save the card as a souvenir. Congratulations. All right, Yvette. You still have a chance. You B this time. All right. Here's your question. Question B. Campbell's. That's the soup company.
I'm familiar.
All right, great. Campbell's came out with their SpaghettiOs canned pasta. They're hoping it does better than their first attempt, blank O's. Campbell's came out with their SpaghettiOs canned pasta. They're hoping it does better than their first attempt, blank O's.
Oh. It's a shame this is network television. I have a perfect answer.
I think you know what I'm going to ask. Can you repeat the question?
For you, Rob,
Thank you.
I can repeat the question. Campbell's came out with their SpaghettiOs canned pasta.
Okay, there.
They're hoping it does better, like in sales, than their first attempt, blank O's. Blank O's. So like SpaghettiOs, but not spaghetti.
Not spaghetti.
They're not spaghetti.
No.
Something other than spaghetti, probably.
Yes.
I hope so.
Because their first attempt would be different than their second attempt usually.
I still don't know what wacky weed.
We've lost Jim.
Did we ever actually have him?
Jim's in the front row.
Right. All right. I think he's getting some help. Pay no attention to the loud vocalizing going on. Jim, they're not supposed to know what you're doing. Have a seat. All right.
Is he a meathead?
So
I don't think there's much of anything in
Rob's
that.
probably drawing a picture.
That's good.
Rob's probably drawing a picture. Archie's over there.
Yeah, I'm
All
drawing
right. All right. You in? Everybody in? Everybody in? All right. All right. You bet.
Here we go.
Campbell's came out with their SpaghettiOs canned pasta. They're hoping it does better than their first attempt, blank O's. How would you fill in the blank, or how do you think they filled in the blank?
I think I'm gonna go with clams.
Clam O's. I would see why that would not be a good first attempt. One you would want to revise fairly quickly. Paul,
Yeah.
do you have clams?
No. Never cared for the clam myself. In fact, the first time I thought about this, I went, oh no's.
Oh, that's a good one there.
And then after hearing her answer and seeing that, I realized, oh no.
Good answer, but not a match. Archie, put the pin down.
I'm just erasing.
No time for that.
It's not,
What's your answer?
Just took the word O's off the end, all right?
this is Archie always said, why did you wait? No, we want to tell our story. Boy, the way Glenn Miller played.
Oh, the mega hit parade.
I don't remember the words and I go,
Uh-ohs.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh. All right, I see we're going to, but not a match.
I remember
Jim,
meeting
Jim,
Dave
not your
Miller
turn.
once.
Keep
He
your board
really
down.
tickled
Thank
those
you.
ivories.
All right. Rob.
Well, man, we all know what they had as rejection, though. As rejection on this one, man.
Yep.
They had videos, man.
That seems like that might have sold okay.
You think so? Right here in the big Northwest.
It's the food you just can't stop eating. Because you get, never mind. All right, Steve. I think we're looking for clams. I don't know.
I'm not.
Okay, Yvette is hoping for clams.
So, the thing I put, they tried it, they did try it, they scooped it, it didn't scoop, so they tried it again, it didn't scoop again because it fell apart, right? So then they got a fork, they tried to do it with that, it didn't work. And then they tried their different they had so many flavors, so they tried the chicken noodle, right? They tried that. They tried the minestrones, they tried that.
What's on your board, Steve?
Soupo.
Soup-o.
Okay, that's a good one. I like that one, man.
That would be,
That's a good answer.
So it's just raw.
might be round broth.
They
All right, Jim.
Supos all the time.
Jim, now it's your turn. You get to show your board now. It's all in the timing.
I feel it's only right for the person who actually came up with it to share it. Here, go ahead. You tell them what you came up with.
Ho-hos.
Ho ho ho. Almost still in the baking zone from the first round. I see, but unfortunately not a match. Still one more chance. Dee Dee.
Yes, well, we all know how graceful I am and very,
We've heard.
yes. And, I love to be very, very ladylike. And so I wrote Penty.
Pantyhose.
Pantyhose.
I know what you mean there, pantyhose.
All right. Very clever. Very clever.
First time tonight.
All right, I have my next answer ready.
Okay. Looking forward to it. I don't know if I would trust pantyhose from a soup company, but hey, whatever.
I would. Pantyhose.
All right. Unfortunately,
I really like your
no
legs
matches
are
that round,
brass.
but it's okay. We've got a third round. You still have a chance. So we'll get back and see if more points can be scored after this.
Archie, I got a tingle.
Had to go, man. We got 30 seconds.
Yeah, God, I need a drink.
That I agree with you.
They think they know what they're doing.
I remember singing backup on this commercial. The extent I had a solo. They had me so low you can't hear me anymore.
We may be down one CSE star, but we're back in MatchProv, and your host, Gene Rainbow.
I think we should have listened to a song about Coke with that Reverend Jim guy here.
Jim wasn't here. He left the building. Jim, we have more rounds. Jim, coming back. We got more rounds. All right. All right. Nope. Jim.
That's the answer I came up with anyway.
All right.
I'm the one behind.
All right, so we know what we're shooting for. Sonia, you get to go first in this round.
I'm gonna go with B.
B. All right. All right, question B, round 3. There's that new movie called Star Wars. I was surprised to find out it was a space flick and not just a filmed fight between Dee Dee Canduit and blank. There's a new movie called Star Wars. Apparently it's a space flick and not just a film of the fight between Dee Dee Canduit and blank.
I would so star in that film.
Yes.
I'm looking
Yes.
forward to this.
1977.
Yes. All right, Rob,
Thank you there.
there's a new movie called Star Wars. Star Wars. Thinking of, Star Wars. The name of the movie is Star Wars.
Yes.
Apparently it's a movie about space and not just somebody filming a fight between Dee Dee Canduit, right down there, and blank.
Okay,
So who's Dee Dee been fighting with?
Gotcha there.
Maybe a celebrity or something from the 70s. So,
Can you repeat it one more
All
time?
right, one more time. We're not getting sponsorship money from this film studio, but there's that new movie called Star Wars. I was surprised to find out it was a space flick and not about a fight between Dee Dee and blank. All right, answers in. Right. Rob, all right, Rob's writing.
Where's
I'm done writing.
Rob hasn't even gotten the picture yet, so.
I'm done. I'm ready to go, Mom. We got to go.
All right, everybody got their answers in. All right, Sonia,
Voice is silent.
it's time. There's that new movie called Star Wars. I was surprised to find out it was a space flick and not about a fight between Dee Dee and blank.
Is that Paul Lee right there? Is that right?
Paul?
Paul
Dee Dee
Lynn,
and
you sound
Paul?
like my agent. You
Paul
don't
Lynn.
even know my own name.
Paul, is that, are you guessing?
The 2 stars that I know, and I feel like they could be on Star Wars. Oh, wait, am I talking about?
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
This is your guess. This is the time when you're making a guess.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Steve Martin, I'm sorry.
Oh, Steve Martin. All right, judges, are we taking Steve Martin?
We'll take Steve Martin. By the way, we've noticed this is the most consultative and friendly rivalry and match we've ever seen.
Yeah, I noticed that, but as
The judges think it's nice.
it is. It's very cooperative. Maybe whoever wins the comedy sports admissions will bring the other as a guest.
I think they should.
All right, so your answer was Steve Martin. We'll start with Paul.
Good, because apparently she doesn't know who the hell I am anyway. I swear to God, a 6-foot hairy man in a movie, my kind of movie. But instead, I said that Dee Dee, and I've seen this after one too many, if you know what I mean. If you don't, it means booze. We've seen Dee Dee get into a fight with her own mirror.
I must say that is true.
All right.
I've lost, or I've won to me.
No, you've definitely lost.
Not your turn anymore, Paul.
All right, I'm leaving this one to Archie because Archie wanted to take it over. I don't understand it. Much I don't
I had an
understand.
idea.
All right, and I let him go with it because I'm a loving wife.
Dee Dee's a star. She's fighting a star. We said serious.
No, you said serious. You said
I see what you're doing there.
Don't
Yes,
understand
very little,
it.
but not a match. Not a match. All right, Rob, who's Dee Dee fighting with could have been in the Star Wars movie?
I don't really have a long story like everybody else, but I can tell one if you want.
No, that's okay.
It's Herbie the Love Bug Man.
That is one of the more popular stars here in the 70s.
I was in a film with Herbie.
I bet you were.
She was in the trunk.
Sip it, or I'll sip it for you.
Don't make us get security, because I don't know who they are.
You don't need security with me around.
All right, Steve Martin. Do you have Steve Martin?
Well, I just starred in the movie The Jerk, so I am a star now. Yes, I did put myself there.
Well done. All right, well, Reverend Jim. I know you've had the answer for a while now. Good planning ahead. The new being called Star Wars. DD is fighting with what?
Well, I never understood the physics of Star Wars. And, you know, the gravitational pull is different out there in space, and shoelaces would just be wiggling about. So she would have to fight. You never see them just putting their shoes on. So, shoelaces. Did you come up with shoelaces too?
No, unfortunately not. Yeah, maybe. I can almost see someday far in the future that maybe George Lucas will go back in and add to the movies somehow. And then he could be straight to
He would never go back in and mess with those fellas.
Like Back to the Future?
They're perfect.
What do you mean?
What?
No, not back in time. Sorry.
All right,
My
Dee,
bad.
let us all know, who are you fighting
The
with?
ultimate star that I would ever fight is the sun.
It's always around to pick a fight with, yes. Unfortunately, not a match, but you did get one this round, which means that was actually Sonia's point. So you are now up 5, Yvette.
Thank you.
5 to tie, 6 to win. If you match everyone, you'd win.
Oh, good luck, sweetie.
Got this. Let's go, Yvette.
Here,
You get.
you write the answer down.
No, Jim, that's not how the game works. You have to write for yourself.
I'll write it down.
You have to write it down. It's a nice thought. But, no, you can go have a seat. We provided you a seat and an eraser and you know, we don't want you to be lonely. Be with the other stars, keeping them company. All right. Old Man Withers said.
What did he say?
Like an old man with
I was going to get to it. See, I was preparing. I'm going to do a character voice. For Old Man Withers. So there's a little bit of a pause while I shift into character. So we'll get there. All right. Just listen.
Sounds like my career. It's paused for 30 years now.
All right. Old Man Withers said.
What did he say? I'm sorry.
Things sure were different when I was young. Candy bars only cost a quarter, and there was a blank on every street corner.
It's a family show, everybody.
She didn't even feel it.
Can you say it again in a voice?
I will repeat the question.
In a voice.
I don't want to say what I'm thinking.
Old Man Withers said,
I've thought it a lot.
things sure were different when I was young. Candy bars only cost a quarter, and there was a blank on every street corner. Again, we've got kids back there, so it's not what you're thinking it is.
She can't write her own answer there, man.
I don't know. I've lost control.
Well, can you repeat the question?
All right, I will repeat the
And
question.
use it down.
I'm going to guess whatever she writes is not going to match 6. But, you know, hey, crazy things can happen. All right, Old Man Withers said, things sure were different when I was young. Candy bars only cost a quarter, and there was a blank on every street corner.
Here's my board right here.
All right.
Who's down there the whole time?
Let's work on writing. Just go ahead and write.
I'm writing. I'm writing things. All right.
Have I ever told you about the song
Now's
that
not the time. Now, Jim, please have a seat. Have a seat. All right. This isn't my first game show, ladies. All right. Old Man Withers said, "Things sure were different when I was young. Candy bars only cost a quarter, and there was a blank on every street corner."
Every street corner.
We think Miss Candy Cane was on.
Miss Jean.
Miss Candy Cane.
Is that a wink wink?
All right.
Wink, wink.
She's a distant cousin of mine.
It sounds seasonal. It's a Christmas thing. You know, there's not enough Santas to go around, so maybe Miss Candy Cane fills in. Paul!
I've never had a problem with not enough Santas going around. I always find my way onto his lap.
What's the answer on your board?
On my board, well, I couldn't put down what I really thought because this is a network program. So I just said it would be a drugstore on every corner.
That's the best kind of
Unfortunately, not a match. We'll go through and find out everybody's answer, just, for completion's sake.
This one is all Edith. I had nothing to do with this one.
I'm the one, and I think I have a match. It's newspaper stand. Wink, wink. Look at me.
All right, I've never heard
I
that.
got a point.
All right, Rob.
Well, I think I might have a match too there.
Doesn't matter. She's not getting sick, so just show it.
It might, you never know. It's my salesman, man. My salesman.
We got to write down the wink, wink. That's what sells it. The wink, wink.
Steve, just show us, please.
You don't want a long story this time?
Not particularly, no.
Okay,
We're running against Hollywood Squares.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was being
Not yet. But we're getting there.
Well, I was thinking, because we drive cars now.
I don't know why you'd be
did
thinking
in fact,
it hasn't helped anybody so far this game.
I got
But
Steve Martin.
You did.
I got a point
Yep,
for Steve
yep,
Martin.
You did. What's on your board?
Horse.
All right.
I mean, that was true. There were horses on the board.
And I have to say, Miss Candy Cane is a distant cousin of mine, and her nickname was newspaper stand and horse.
You misinterpreted what they mean when they started that word.
My salesman was a woman, really, man.
Dee,
Don't you want to?
I'll get back to Jim.
Well, I have been around a lot. I've done a lot of films, and I've just been around a lot. So I wrote the most reasonable answer. Dee Dee can do it. Wink, wink.
That was also my cousin's nickname.
She put it as a wink, wink.
I wasn't at Christmas giving. I sold lots of candy canes. Wink, wink.
I didn't put a wink wink for the horse. The horse didn't need a wink wink.
Judges, lay off Rob's turkey back there. Come on.
Send me a piece, man.
It's
I'm
smoked.
not sure I want to know, but show us what's on your board.
Well, actually, I wrote my answer on the other before. I passed it over that way, and I used fancy handwriting. So if you just look over your right shoulder, you'll see my original answer written over there. Miss Candy Canes.
Very nice, Jim.
Magical. But unfortunately, not enough matches. Yvette, thank you very much for being here. Sonia, you're going to go to the next round. Happy birthday. Thank you. Let's get the happy birthday. Thank you very much for being here. And we'll move on to the next round right after this.
Do you have to tinkle? Oh, I like this one. I can't have classes actually. So I like to sing this song. I want you guys
You can get all mixed from Korea. They got food with
You got two of my favorite ones there. You did a good job.
liver and chicken. Now mix tastes so
Don't worry,
good.
I'm not
Just
afraid to use
transported
my
by name.
All right.
And we're back at MatchProv with your host, Gene Rainbow.
All right, well, congratulations, Sonia. You won that hard-fought match, even though it seemed in doubt there at the end somehow. But this allows you to play in the audience match. So what's going to happen? We polled a recent studio audience from 1978 to get their answers. And the top 3 answers are going to be on the board. So if you match the most popular answer, you're going to win 4 tickets to Comedy Sports. If you match the second most popular answer, you'll get 2 tickets to Comedy Sports. If you match the third most popular answer, you'll get 1 ticket to Comedy Sports. And either way, you get to go on to our super match round. Now, you don't have to think of it just on your own. You can pick 3 of our celebrities to give you suggestions of an idea. So we'll show the prompt here in a minute, and then you can pick some of the celebrities, and you can choose one of their answers. Or if they all stink, which could happen, you can come up with your own. So what you're going to need to match is birds blank. Birds blank. So think of what might fit in there, and let's what celebrity do you want first to try and help you out here?
I'll go with Paul.
Paul Lynn?
Paul Lynn.
That's a good choice.
Birds blank. How would you fill that in?
Well, obviously, just like me and my friends, we're just birds of a feather.
Birds of a feather.
I like that.
Nice. All right. Number 2. Number 2 celebrity.
We'll go with Rob.
Rob.
Birds fly.
That's a good one. All right. All right. And your third celebrity?
We'll go with Dee Dee.
Boy.
Dee Dee.
Well, birds of a different color? Wait, no, somebody,
That's
wait,
a horse.
hold on a second, that was horse. I'm gonna go with bird's eye.
Bird's eye.
Bird's eye. That's a good one.
Bird's eye.
That's
Yeah,
a good one.
the
Don't
horse.
choose my answer.
The horse was in the
Don't-
last
don't-
round.
don't-
So,
Yeah.
all right. All right. So get your. You can pick one of theirs, or if something else makes sense to you, bird something, you can choose that as well. What do you think this audience from 1978, just not that long ago, came up with?
Was it Birds Flock Together? Was that the first one?
Birds of a feather.
Birds of a feather.
Yeah, that's the one.
Birds of a feather.
Together.
Birds of a feather is what Tony is doing. All right, so let's see what's under the 1 ticket prize, Slighted Pearl. Birds
Yes,
nest.
that's a good one.
All right. All right.
There should have an
No apostrophe there. Good.
The,
What happened to the apostrophe?
it's collective birds. So,
That also owns nest. They all got one nest? Yeah, the collective birds own the nest. The nest belongs to the birds. Communist.
all right, we'll moving on to the 2 tickets, Slighted Pearl. Birds of a feather. So you won't get 2 tickets, but what is the number 1 answer? Slighted Pearl.
And the
None of the stars had that.
They did not.
I don't know what that is.
Somehow did
That's
you?
what I got.
Birds of the bees.
All right, now this brings us to the super match. Where?
Right after we got married.
We're gonna let you choose 1 celebrity to try and match with. And then if you match that celebrity, you'll win free admission to Comedy Sports for a year. Every match you want to come to, every show, every one show, all of them, however many, you could camp out right across the street, you said?
This includes stand-up showcases.
It includes the stand-up showcases. And yeah, those are taught by, they're great. So, which celebrity would you like to try and match with?
Steve Martin.
Steve.
Come on, Steve.
You'll be writing your answer.
Okay.
No commentary, nothing that might throw her off. And what you're going to try and match with is ham blank. H-A-M blank. Ham blank. Don't, nothing in the audience, you don't wanna, spoil it.
Sentence or just like the end of
It's just, it could be a phrase, could be a word, much like birds of a feather or bird's nest. Don't worry about punctuation. It's just ham blank.
Here we should all raise them.
So, all right. Steve, is your answer in?
All right.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go, Sonia. We got
Sonia, for 1 year worth of comedy sports.
Can I ask an audience member?
No, that's a different game show. What comes to mind when you hear ham?
Hammer time.
That's a good one, Mom.
She's just thinking out loud. Yeah, she's thinking out
She's
loud.
thinking
Yeah,
out loud.
New choice.
If you think Steve Martin might come up with hammer time, you can go with that.
Oh, no,
It could happen.
It's the 70s.
Ham and cheese. I'll let you change the answer to ham and cheese.
The judges will allow it.
All right, good, because I just said that we would. All right,
Well, you are more important than the judges.
Steve Martin. She's hoping for and cheese.
Oh,
What do you have?
hawk.
You should have chosen me, man. I said
Hamburger. I think there was a phone booth on every corner. You know, that's okay. You still win 2 free tickets. Sonia will go ahead and check in with Marianne after you got a little Stacy in for a minute. I gotta thank some people, but congratulations. All right, I want to thank Pearl running the screens. Johnny O on the music announcements. The Star. Colin, Ian Murphy, Rob, Steve, Jim, and Dee. Thank you for sticking around for MatchProv. We have a whole variety out there. Comedy Sports Shows. You go to PortlandComedy.com to find out when MatchProv might be back or any of the other shows. Thank you very much.
This is Johnny Olson, and you've been watching MatchProv.
Well done. Next generation, today you check in with Marianne at your pass also. That's what your agents can do. Get Pearl to layer out. Marianne on that one. Swoops got it first. Thanks for letting me be a part of this. Jamie Show, I'm just the woman. I obviously have no control whatsoever. So this was a great show. It was fun. It was fun. Golden retriever wagging his tail? I don't believe it. You want me to take this home and watch it?